By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what a seed phrase is. You'll know why it's the most important thing in your entire crypto ownership. And you'll learn how to protect it so you never lose access to your funds. I'm going to reveal something most people only learn the hard way. So stay with me until the end. Let's start with the basics. You bought some Bitcoin or Ethereum. You downloaded a wallet app. The app asked you to write down 12 or 24 words. Maybe you thought it was annoying. Maybe you photographed them with your phone and deleted the note. You just made a mistake. Here's what just happened. Those 12 or 24 words are called a seed phrase. They go by a few names: recovery phrase, mnemonic phrase. But seed phrase is the most common, and it is quite literally the keys to your crypto kingdom. Now, I know that sounds dramatic, but let me explain how it actually works, because understanding the mechanism changes everything about how you treat it. When you create a cryptocurrency wallet, your device generates a large random number. This number is your private key. It's a string of 256 ones and zeros, 64 hexadecimal characters. Something like a million followed by 35 more zeros. That number is your wallet. It is your identity on the blockchain. The problem is that humans are terrible at storing and typing out massive strings of characters accurately. So in 2013, a group of developers created a standard called BIP39. BIP39 stands for Bitcoin Improvement Proposal 39. This standard took that enormous random number and converted it into a list of common words from a specific dictionary of 2,048 words. Your wallet does this automatically. It takes your private key, converts it into 12 or 24 words, and shows them to you. Then it forgets the original number. It keeps no record. If you delete the app and reinstall it, it asks for those words. You enter them, and it reconstructs that exact same private key, that exact same wallet, with that exact same balance. Think about what that means for a second. Those words are your wallet, not your email, not your phone number, not your face. Those 12 words are the only thing standing between you and absolute control of your funds. This is point number one. It is the most important thing I can tell you today. Write it down. Store it somewhere safe. Never, ever store it digitally. I've watched this go wrong so many times. A friend of mine, we'll call him Marcus, bought Ethereum in 2021 when the market was booming. He set up a MetaMask wallet. He wrote down his seed phrase on a sticky note. He stuck it to his refrigerator next to his grocery list. His apartment was broken into. The thieves saw the sticky note. They took a photo of it. They didn't take anything else that night. 3 days later, Marcus checked his wallet. Empty. Every single token gone. Transferred to an address he didn't recognize. He never saw that money again. There was no customer support to call. No bank to dispute the charge. No way to reverse the transaction. That is the brutal reality of cryptocurrency. It is decentralized. It is sovereign. And if someone has your seed phrase, they own your wallet. Period. Now let's talk about why your seed phrase is fundamentally different from a password. When you forget your Netflix password, you click Forgot Password. You receive an email, you reset it, and you're back in. That works because Netflix has a centralized server with a copy of your account. Crypto doesn't work that way. There is no central server. There is no company holding your account. The blockchain exists on thousands of computers simultaneously. Your wallet is just mathematics. Your seed phrase is the mathematical proof that you own that wallet. Lose it, and the math doesn't care. Your money is gone. This brings us to point two. The security of a seed phrase is built on math so brutal that guessing one should be effectively impossible. A 12-word seed phrase drawn from the 2048-word BIP39 dictionary creates a search space of 2 to the 128th power possible combinations. Let me put that number in perspective for you. There are approximately 50 nonillion atoms in the entire Earth. Your seed phrase has more possible combinations than that. If you had every computer ever built by humanity running for the age of the universe, you still would not come close to brute forcing a single seed phrase. The math is on your side. But here's what the math cannot protect you from: human error, phishing attacks, physical theft, a house fire that destroys your only written copy, your grandmother accidentally throwing away the notebook where you wrote it down. Let me tell you about another story. This one ends better, but only barely. A woman in California, we'll call her Jennifer, kept her seed phrase in a password manager. She thought she was being smart. Her password manager got hacked in a data breach in 2022. The hackers got into her email. They got into her password manager. They found her seed phrase. They drained her wallet within 40 minutes of gaining access. 40 minutes. That is how fast this can happen when you store your seed phrase digitally. If you're finding this helpful so far, hit subscribe. I put out videos like this every week. The next part is the one I really want you to hear. Okay, this is the one I've been saving. Point 3. How to actually protect your seed phrase the right way. First, write it down on paper. Or, better yet, use a metal seed phrase backup. These are small stainless steel plates you stamp the words into. They survive fires. They survive floods. They survive your well meaning relative who decides to clean up your desk while you're at work. Second, never, under any circumstances, enter your seed phrase into a website. No wallet app will ever ask you to enter your seed phrase to verify your identity or unlock your account. That is a scam, every single time. Third, split your seed phrase if you want maximum protection. The idea is simple. Write down 8 words on one card. Write down the other 4 on a different card. Store them in different locations. A thief would need both cards to access your funds. A house fire would need to destroy both locations. It's not perfect, but it adds a layer of protection that most people never think about. Fourth, consider a hardware wallet if you hold significant amounts. Devices like Ledger or Trezor keep your private key completely offline. The seed phrase never touches an internet-connected device. When you want to make a transaction, you plug the hardware wallet into your computer. You sign the transaction on the device itself. Then you disconnect. Even if your computer is riddled with malware, your seed phrase remains safe. A Ledger device costs between $80 and $250. Compare that to losing everything in your wallet. The math is obvious. Here's the thing I promised you at the start. The thing most people find out the hard way. Cryptocurrency does not have a reset password button. There is no customer service number. There is no email address where a kind representative helps you recover your account. If you lose your seed phrase, your money is gone. Not temporarily. Not until someone reviews your case. Gone forever. That is why this matters. That is why I made this video. Your seed phrase is not just a list of words. It is the ultimate expression of personal responsibility. And in a world where banks can freeze accounts and governments can seize assets, owning your own keys is the most powerful thing you can do. So here is what I want you to do right now. Go check your crypto wallet. Verify that you still have access. If your seed phrase is sitting in a note on your phone, in an email draft, in a cloud storage folder, move it today, tonight, right now. Write it down, stamp it into metal, store it somewhere safe, and tell one person in your life about this video. Someone who owns crypto, someone who might be making the same mistake you were making before you clicked play. Because the best time to learn about seed phrase security was 5 years ago. The second best time is right now. If this video helped you understand something that could save your financial future, press subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there.